So are we actually going live now? Let me just check to see if I'm just checking my many monitors to see that it is actually doing it because I'm not convinced at all, which is kind of weird. If you are seeing me live, please let me know because it makes me happy that I'm not just wasting my time twiddling with knobs. That always comes out wrong. What did I say? Anyway, welcome to today's broadcast. My name is Dave Crane, and I want to share with you a number of different things that are really going to change your life. It says here that we're broadcasting live. I know about plugged in potential destinations where we should be going, so it should be something that you can watch now. I know we're going live later on today, but I want to make sure that we got this in place for you. I'm going to test it, right? I'm going to test it by sharing with you this. Are you worried about 2025? Well, you should be. AI is moving faster than most businesses can handle, and the job market is cutthroat. Industries are being disrupted overnight, and if you're over 40 or starting something new, it feels impossible to keep up. Let's be real, if you don't take action, you could spend years playing catch up, losing money, and stressing how to provide for your family. But don't panic, I've got you covered. That's why I created the Thought Leaders Playbook. It's not just a guide, it's your complete roadmap and system to growing your brand, becoming the go-to expert in your industry, and building a network that opens doors. You'll learn how to launch products, beat imposter syndrome, and create a strategy that guarantees you stay ahead of the game. Here's what it will do for you. You'll feel confident, clear, and in control. You have a plan that works no matter what 2025 throws at you. Imagine starting the year knowing exactly what to do, with peace of mind, less stress, and a clear path to success. So what are you waiting for? Get your copy of the Thought Leaders Playbook and System. Take control now, and together, let's make 2025 your best year yet. I'm so pleased I finally got it to work. If you just joined me, then welcome to the session and welcome to the show. I was really worried, actually. I was just thinking, nobody's going to hear me. I've just clicked on all the buttons and put it all together and connected it. I wanted to share with you that I've just launched my book and it's on Amazon. And I've got a lot to share with you over the next couple of weeks. And also some incredible offers for you that gives us a chance to work together and for me to be able to help you to get to where you need to be. One of the things that I believe is really important for where we are and who we are right now is we've seen a real change in the way that people view government. Fewer and fewer people are voting in at this moment in time. People have been in politics for ages, for making a shift, and what they want to do is disrupt everything. Get in business leaders who they say, well, they're doing a much better job in business. Whether they are or not is a different question. But what tends to happen is when you get a disruption in any industry or any part of your life, then it never goes back to what it is. It can change, snap back to what it should have been, but everything's moved, damage is done, changes have happened, and people need to see what they need to see. And so what I really believe that we're going to find in the next couple of years, apart from the obvious changes that we're going to get from AI, is the fact that we're going to find ourselves needing to build our brand and position ourselves as thought leaders more than we've ever done before, which I love. But I'm also kind of scared by what that means too. So I'd love to know your thoughts on it. We are live. So if you'd like to make some comments and share what you thought and what you think, then I'd love to be able to share that. I want to go through on this show, it's only a short one, a couple of different ideas which you might find useful for you as well. So we've got a brand new book, the Thought Leaders Playbook, which is now available on Amazon. But I've also put together something very special for you. And I'll be sharing with you exactly what that is in a few seconds' time. Change of scenery. Look at this. Doesn't that look Christmassy and festive? Now, if you're stuck in snow in whichever country you're in particular right now, I apologize in advance because obviously you're thinking, Dave, I don't need you to tell me what it's like outside. It's clearly like that. But I'm in Dubai, you see, and it's not like this. It's a screen that I always put on at December time because it makes me feel that little bit more Christmassy, which clearly it does for you as well. No, doesn't it? Okay, well, in that case, it does for me regardless. But when you go to the QR code, which you can see here, and go to the website, you can see on Speak on Stage, we've got a very special promotion for you, and it will take you to see this, the Thought Leaders Playbook. Now, let me go to the top of the screen again so you see exactly what the landing page looks like. You'll notice this. Now, not only will you see this book, but you'll see the incredible offer we put together, because it's one thing to read a book, but often when you read a book, you find yourself in a position where you're very excited about everything, but you don't really know what to do next. This book covers everything, but more than that, I've put together some of the best stuff I've ever worked on to be able to help you to get to where you need to be in 2025. So let me just illustrate this by sharing with you this diagram here so you can see this more than anything. In fact, what I'll do with this, I'll just make it go even bigger like that so you can see it properly. So the things that I believe that you really need to have when it comes to launching yourself for 2025 is you need to have 5 different elements, and that's what I'm offering to you here. First of all, you need to have the book, the Thought Leaders Playbook. You can see that in green, really effective, changes everything, gives you a system that you need to work on. But you need to also have a couple of other things. First of all, you can see next to it, mindset and wellness. If you're not feeling good and comfortable and happy in yourself and with a network of people that are there to support you, then you're going to find your ecosystem lets you down. Because in order to make success in your career and your business, what you've got to do is, if there's 100% of everything that you have to be involved with, 80% is in your mind. That's where the big change comes. Then 20% is taking action. You've got to feel differently, act differently, and believe differently, because then you'll take more risks and then you'll do more things and connect with more people. So your mind ecosystem is really important. Next on the list of this, by the way, is you've got to look at VIP mentoring. This is what I'm offering as part of the package here. VIP mentoring means working with somebody who knows what they're talking about, so it can help you to get to where you need to be. And that'll be me. So I've worked with many, many people over the years to help them to be able to do that. With the mindset and wellness stuff I mentioned earlier, that includes hypnosis. So on your own time, in your own place, you can listen to things that are going to boost your belief in abundance and reduce stress and stop you worrying and help you to visualize what you need to have in your goals in the future. And it's been tried and tested, and I'll test you and I'll show you exactly what that means when I say tried and tested in a few moments. Then you've got extra revenue builder. So you want to make money. You want to be able to look at getting side hustles and ways of bringing in more cash, because you never know when your job might change. You never know when it might turn around and you end up with no job to fall back on whatsoever, and you're going to need that help and that attention and as much support as you possibly can. I'm in the final part of this, the fifth wheel. Well, it doesn't work as a fifth wheel, does it? Fifth leg on your chair. That still doesn't work that well, but let's just pretend it does for today's conversation, is to be an effective communicator. And the best way to be able to communicate at this moment in time is to tell really effective stories. The more you can tell stories that resonate with people, makes them want to work with you, and the ones that tell them that you're a good person and you really understand what their problems are, the better it's going to be, because people love stories. What stories do is they jump straight into your subconscious mind and they bypass all your ability to say, no, this is rubbish. Because when we're taught when we're kids to enjoy fairy stories and fairy tales, and that's why people love it so much. So that's why it's really important to be able to consider what this really means to you. So how does this thing come together? Well, let me share this with you as well. So Thought Leaders Playbook is my system. I've talked about this for the last 2 years, and now with the book out and now with the system available, you can see how it works. So for instance, if we're talking about something effectively like a roadmap, so in order to grow who you are and get to where you need to be, there's 6 stages. Let's take, for instance, reinventing your mindset so you feel differently about it. Then you need to be able to do that by jumping into something that's going to help you to be able to work out what your mindset is. So let's look at how this works with my system. Reinventing your mindset would mean a couple of different things. Now, when I work with you and I coach you in one-to-one, and I make sure that your year falls into the plans that you truly want, and everybody's year and their plans are completely different. We work on reinventing your mindset and ask you a number of key questions. For instance, here, I'll be asking you to identify the areas that you're settling for less. Why do you want to have more? Why are you settling for less than you should have? Consider your skills and abilities that you're not using properly. Visualize what life with more looks like. What do you think it will be like when you've got more? If you can't visualize it, then how do you know it's going to be there when you get it? Also, begin acting as if you already have more. And I'm going to share with you why that's so important to do that in a moment. And regularly reflect to track your progress. Now, you're saying, Dave, what do you mean act as if? That sounds kind of crazy. It's not true. Act as if. That's not going to work out for anybody. But let me just illustrate to you why acting as if is one of the most powerful things that you can use when you think about what it is that you need to have in your life. When we talk about the bundle of the things that are really important for you, and they're all put together as part of a system, then I've got some hypnosis audios. Now, I've been doing life design for many years and helping people all around the world and working with some of the biggest leaders, biggest companies all around the world as well. Before I show you one of my old sessions and a before and after of one of the guys that I worked with, at one session, by the way, one session was enough to change his life. Imagine what this will do for you. I'd like to just share with you that you can go directly to the website, and the QR code is here. And you can get a digital copy of this, which is interactive. And you're wondering, Dave, what does that look like? I'll tell you exactly what it looks like in a few moments' time. But for now, let's have a look at the before and after when you get your mindset right and why it's such an important and crucial part of this overall package with the Thought Leaders Ultimate Collection.
Hi, my name is Kabul. I'm very much happy to have come today. It's been very inspiring, very entertaining. Makes you both.
Fantastic. I really enjoyed it. I think I feel very relaxed and I'm very chilled. But a great motivational speaker. I'm quite enthusiastic as a person anyway, but it's made me feel even more. So to go home now and keep on going what I want to do.
It was my first time, recommended by my wife to come along today. I think the examples are fantastic, and you really have a bit of a laugh along the way, get relaxed, think about things you've done even as early as today with your kids and how you approach your staff.
Okay. Hi, my name is Ahmed Al-Migi. I'm an Egyptian. I came today to the session and I found it very helpful and very useful. Dave is a great guy.
What he actually teaches actually works, and I've read some part of it before and implemented in my personal life, and I can really assure you that it's what really works. It really, makes you, get up from your butt and do actually something for yourself.
Ladies and gents, about 9 years ago, I hosted an event in Knowledge Village all about self-improvement, and Ahmed came along and he said he was really looking to change things in his life. He's very interested in opening a Subway franchise.
Hi, my name is Ahmed Al-Migi. I'm an Egyptian. I came today to the session and I found it very helpful and very useful.
Dave told me one word. He told me, Ahmed, you're doing your best. You're in the process of becoming the right person. Never say, I still need to think, I still need to do. Just keep telling yourself you are in the process of doing something. And 9 years from that day, now I'm a very successful person thanks to Dave and thanks to God, of course. Everything is perfect. I give it all to you, man. Thank you very much.
I'm so blown away. So good to see this guy there. Ahmed, congratulations.
Thank
Fantastic.
You very much. Appreciate
Brilliant.
it, Dave. Appreciate
Stick
it.
with it. You're in the progress of making success.
Thank you very much. And thanks to Aziza as well. I remember her efforts as well with me and the emails and everything. Super.
So proud of you.
Super.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, Dave. Thank you very much.
There you go. So, as I said, that's how it works and how it all comes together. I wanted to share with you, I'm trying to make this remove. I'm just trying some new equipment. There you go. It's gone. Can't feel it anywhere. I'd love to know your thoughts, where you're watching from, what is your biggest challenges. When I do these sessions, I'm going to do them live over the next couple of days as a Q&A. Happy to answer any questions that you have about what it is that's facing you, what the challenges are that are doing, affecting your ability to grow and affecting your ability to position yourself as the best that you can be, because things are going to get harder and they're going to get more difficult for you. But at the same time, there are solutions to every single thing that happens. So it's a really powerful way to be able to do this. Now you're thinking about it and saying, Dave, yeah, but you say your book is good, but have you got any proof that it's really as good as you say it is? Well, don't just listen to me. Listen to the experts, people who are just the best at what they do, like the incredible Dov Baron.
Hi, this is Dov Baron. I'm a polymath, best-selling author, global speaker, and other stuff, including host of the Dov Baron Show. And, I want to talk to you about Dave Crane's new book, The Thought Leaders Playbook. If you're in that space, the thought leader space, I mean, what is that? What does it actually mean to be a thought leader? That might have crossed your mind. You might be trying to become one and you don't even know what it is. Hell, it's a nebulous thing, isn't it? Dave's book nails down what it means to be a thought leader and how you can be seen as the thought leader and the actual step-by-step, 6-step roadmap to get you to being seen as a thought leader in a way that really gives you the visibility and the credibility so that you can build your profitability. Being a thought leader in today's world is hyper competitive. If you really want to know how to get there in a way that makes you stand out, I highly recommend that you grab a copy of Dave's The Thought Leaders Playbook now.
They are digging deep, and hello to Rudy, by the way, my dear friend in Dubai, who's just joining us there and leaving comments too. I'd love to know your comments and your thoughts. I'll only do this for a few minutes on a daily basis. I'm going live tonight on LinkedIn, and we're going to be talking about mentorship. So if you'd like to join me, depending on where you are in the world, it really depends. 8 o'clock. Dubai time, it's going to be a live broadcast. It's a LinkedIn audio version, which is changing completely, by the way. They've decided to bin them because everyone was enjoying Clubhouse for what it was and saying, yeah, Clubhouse is fantastic, that's great. And now we're going to copy it and do it at LinkedIn, which is audio only. That's what people want. They want to come out of the shower and go straight on their broadcast or sit in their pajamas and not be seen. Well, that may as well be true, but I think they just decided that not enough people could be bothered, so they're going to kill that whole process. But they will be on live, and they will be having you on video. So that's why I've upgraded everything here to make sure that even if you're in Dubai, as I mentioned earlier, then we'll be talking about this. And the weather is like that in Dubai all the time. Well, it's not really. It would be like this if you were under a very tall person who had terrible dandruff. And that's it. But what I will be sharing with you is when I launched my book, which is the Thought Leaders Playbook. This one, I launched it actually at Davos, at the World Economic Forum. I'll be sharing with you my documentary, very short documentary, but still rather cool, from last year, about how I gave a soft opening to the book in the African Hub Congress, which is very exciting. And you can see that and have a little look around the town at the same time as I share it with you. And I'm not sure when I'm going to broadcast that, but I think you're going to enjoy it when you see it. So, with that being said, I think it's about time to just leave you with a couple of thoughts. So if you're ready with that, then we'll put it to bed. I'll catch up with you soon. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you're looking for. You also can go to the website, which you can see here, the QR code. Okay, and I believe I'll put that into the comments section as well, certainly into this post. And I look forward to knowing your thoughts and comments. We've got lots of really exciting activities coming up for you. So as mentioned, welcome to the show. This is a Speak on Stage, slightly different format because I'm really excited about the fact that we're heading into the festive season, and if you're thinking about what to get for you or for your friends, you've come to the right place, which is where Dave is. That's me. Talking to yourself in the third person means you've got a massive ego or you're slightly bonkers, or maybe everyone's got the same name as you. Not sure. So let's talk about the promotion. This is it. You can get the Thought Leaders Playbook available on Amazon and lots of places like that, but I put together a special package for you, which is really exciting. I want you to go and take a look at it. The QR code I'll share with you again in a few moments' time. So with that, we've got the mindset and wellness ecosystem to allow you to go through whatever you're going through, but also make sure that your entire act is together. I've got a load of hypnosis audios there for you, which are really effective. I've got VIP mentoring, the chance to work with me directly. We do a couple of hours on Zoom, and you tell me what it is that you need to sort out, and we work it out. And as a mentor, I work with people all around the world, and never at this price point, just for you. I'm adding something even better that you probably had no concept about how cool it is. Let me share this with you if I can find it, actually. The Thought Leaders Accelerator Program. Let me just see if I can find it. And if I can't find it, you just have to wait until next time when I go live. and it's gone. You see, I spent all day setting up this. Not well enough, Dave. Shut up. I'm doing the best that I can with what I had. Because the only time you can really test a lot of this stuff is when you actually go live at the time that you're going live. So you can't really tell how well it's working until you're actually going live, and then you see people say, didn't work there, did it? And you have to say, shut up again, and go back to the conversation that we had earlier. So we've got the Side Hustle Starter Pack. If you want to start your own business and you're looking to be able to be more effective and certainly earn a lot more money, then you can drive revenue through that. And also the Storyteller Mastery group coaching session, which I'm going to be setting up for January. So if you want to know how to be really, really effective at doing business storytelling, talking to your staff, talking to your clients, talking to your friends and family as well. But more importantly, when you tell a story, it relates to you, it relates to your clients, and it relates to your business. So while they're getting engrossed and really interested in it, they're also thinking that this is a great person to hang around with. I love the way they make me feel when they're just more than showing how good they are and how great they are. They've got an interest in me and helping me to get to where I need to be. So that's what we're talking about. So looking forward to that, get a chance to work with you. This is the first time I'm sharing it with you, but make sure you subscribe for my newsletters. It won't be the last time I have this conversation. I'm just kind of testing to make sure that this gear is working at the same time as we're broadcasting. If you missed anything, go back and see us again. And I look forward to catching you soon. Meanwhile, I've got my my daughter's winter fair in Sharjah in the UAE. She goes to Sharjah English School, which is fantastic. And I did promise I'd go along and see her brand new band. And I did tell her that I wouldn't show her anybody what it's like when she sings live, but she's very, very cool. Maybe she'll allow me to do it, but I'm not sure, because that means that she'll sulk. If she sulks, my wife won't talk to me, and the dogs don't really talk to me much anyway. So it's only me and thee. Meanwhile, I'm going to leave you with the thoughts of one of the experts who's read my book and their thoughts on it for you. I'm going to stop the live now. Look after yourself. I'll talk to you later on. From now, if it's gone 12 o'clock, in just less than 8 hours' time, we'll be broadcasting live again. Look forward to catching you there with a league of gentlemen and ladies and a ton of people talking about the importance of getting a really good mentor. See that? Sign up for it. I'll catch you soon and speak on stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dr. Abe Corris. I am really inviting you to read a book that I was exposed to and introduced to recently, a book by my friend Dave Crane, The Thought Leaders Playbook, your 9-step roadmap to outstanding leadership. I went through the book, I read its chapters, I read the gem that and insights provided in this book. Please do bring it, review it, order it, do whatever you need to do to get your hands on this book and what it has to offer. I highly endorse it. I highly recommend it, and I hope you benefit from it. It has value, and I am very much endorsing this book.
Get your copy of the Thought Leaders Playbook right now.